What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. If you are new and you stick around, make sure you hit that like button because it costs you nothing, y'all. Okay, nothing. And if you feel the vibe all the way to the end of the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you'll be notified every time that I post. And today's video is going to be about transitioning do's and don'ts for your hair. I know y'all be seeing me with these head wraps and stuff because, boo, your girl be going through it with her hair, right? But today I'm just going to share with you a few tips and tricks on your do's and don'ts as to when you're transitioning. And yeah, so again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's hop into it, sis. Hi, you cute, whatever. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a moment. What is up, guys? Just a high tip before we get into this video. Stay hydrated and stay inside. Rona is still here. Look at me telling y'all stay inside and I was out the past 2 days. It's okay. It's okay. Don't judge me. It's not about me right now. It's about you. Okay. So the very first tip on this thing is stay away from heat, sis. Stay away from heat. I'm talking to y'all, but I'm also talking to myself. Stay away from heat because, boy, do I want to flat iron my hair. It's been a struggle ever since I took those braids down and I washed and deep conditioned my hair. I've had in 2 little jail girl braids and been using head wraps because I ain't for it, sis. No. It's too much work. Too much work. All right, y'all. But anyway, yeah. So the very first tip is stay away from heat. Do not texturize your hair a lot. Make sure there's very low manipulation going on with your hair because the heat is not going to help with your transition. Even if you have to use heat, because I know it's kind of hard to stay away from heat sometimes, especially when you go to the salon, at least do it once a year or twice a year max. Because transitioning can take at least 1 to 3 years, depending on how fast your hair follicle grows, anything like that. It takes at least about 3 years. So within those 3 years, if you do go to the salon, just make sure that heat is minimized as much as possible. Don't overdo it because it's not going to help your transition at all. Another thing, like I said before, low manipulation to your hair is best for your hair while transitioning. So finding a go-to hairstyle. Finding a go-to hairstyle is always a plus. There are tons of protective styles. So you can do braids, you can do passion twists, you can do faux locks. Please, and when you're doing these, don't let nobody comb through your hair with a fine teeth comb. It is not good. It causes breakage. Another thing, make sure that your hair is hydrated before you get these things put into your hair. And also keep your scalp moisturized as you go through because sometimes people can't experience drying when they having a lot of weave or a lot of stuff where they just suffer from dry scalp, period. Like me, I do suffer from dry scalp. So having a lot of essential oils and all those other different stuff is always pretty good for your hair. Another thing, do not overwhelm yourself with products, especially if you're now transitioning and now getting into your healthy hair. Do not overwhelm yourself. I know it's hard. We have different hair types, different hair porosities, and stuff like that. But do not overwhelm yourself. Don't go spending a bunch of money and buying a whole bunch of products and nothing works because you're not letting anything sit for a bit. According to some people in the beauty industry, or from what I was reading, it takes at least 3 months for a product to function effectively with consistent use. And you'll notice a change then. If no change happens within 3 to 4 months, you can change out your product. But give it some time. Do not buy something this week and then 2 weeks after you go buy something else because you don't like how it looks. You didn't even really use it, okay? So calm down. I know for me, I've gotten a lot of recommendations. Shout out to my sister-in-law, Latoya, for that. And even also African Beauty, which is another beauty influencer here on YouTube. Aussie Moist 3 Minute Miracle, sis, will change your life. The slippage that that baby gives you, oh my God, when you're deep conditioning. And that's another thing, deep condition and protein treatments are your best friend when you're transitioning. So I'm putting you on, sis. People put me on, so I'm putting you on. Yes, Aussie Moist 3 Minute Miracle Deep Conditioner is great. It's a great, cheap alternative for deep conditions, or you can also do home remedies that involve mayo or aloe vera, anything of your choice. Another thing as well, too, protein treatments. The issue with protein treatments is you do not want to overload your hair follicle with protein. So it's pretty much good for you to treat your hair with protein treatments spaced out and not all together. Because I know some people try to do it like either every time they're deep conditioning for the first time when you transit. No, you can deep condition and then once every month or twice every month do a protein treatment because you do not want to overload your hair. Even though deep conditioning and doing protein treatments or hot oil treatments are pretty much good for your hair while transitioning, you don't want to do too much because it can damage your hair. Okay? And then you don't want to have to start the process all over again because I've been in this process for 9 long months. The period of, carrying a baby. And I've made a ton of mistakes, y'all. So I'm now trying to nurture my hair, get it back intact because I did use heat. Okay? That's why I said I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to myself. Phew. It's okay, y'all. Into this next tip, let's not dwell on me breaking all my do's and don't rules. Do not damage your line of deformation. That is a key part to take care of. So deep conditioning from root to tip is your best friend, okay? And be gentle when detangling. Do not detangle your hair dry because you will lose a lot of hair. And it will encourage breakage or split ends. Do not detangle your hair dry. Wet it with some water, or you can get some conditioner, run it through your hair, comb that bad boy out, and then hop into the shower. I have gotten into the routine of when I'm washing my hair, I detangle with water and conditioner first. And I like to put conditioner back into my hair first because it helps to add moisture to the hair. Shampoo is a bit stripping and it can take off a lot more oils from your hair than you would need to come off. So I detangle with conditioner and water, comb that out, section my hair out, and I actually wash my hair in sections, which is so much easier because shampoos can contribute to matting. So after that, I wash out my shampoo and then I deep condition. And I hop right into my routine of leave-in conditioners, oils, and then a styling cream because I'm trying to use the lock method, but I'm not sure because I have type 4 hair and I have low porosity hair. So getting moisture in there is really, really tough, but once it's in there, it's in there. So I've been working on that. So you guys can feel free to comment down below anything that you think I should do besides the tips I'm sharing with you guys right now, because it'll definitely be totally helpful. I know. I know a lot of people say essential oils are great. Jamaican black castor oil is my friend because edges is they a little thin for me because when I was in high school, I like my hair super tight, so I used to be brushing like there was no tomorrow. Yeah, pulling my hair way too tight. But at least I still got some, a little bit of hair right here on the sides. So, yeah, guys, that is all. And if you guys are worried about go-to styles, if your hair is now in the process of transitioning, you still have a bunch of straight ends like me, and you can't do braid outs, twist outs, or nothing because it does not look right. Braids. Braids are your best friend. Box braids are your best friend. Or wigs. You can hop into a wig season. Amazon has good cheap wigs. You can get synthetic wigs, but you have to know how to care for synthetic wigs because they can get matted. so be gentle. If you want to hop into bundles, that is good, but make sure that you have a closure so that you have no reason to leave out hair and get the hair overly processed all over again. Okay? Because like I said, we're staying away from texturizers and heat. So don't do that. And passion twists are now a new cute style. There are a ton of DIY videos here on YouTube that you guys can look up. And it really isn't that hard. I think I'm gonna give it a try for myself, so I might make that a video. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, that is all I have for you with some of the tips and tricks that I usually use for my hair to help the transition. So thank you guys so much again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time that I post. And follow me on all my socials, Erica Blair at facebook.com, and that's ERYKIA, not ERICA. And the Blair is spelled without the E at the end, so BLAIR, not BLAIRE. I'm on Instagram at Caribbean_Soul22 and on Snapchat as Caribbean Soul 19. Also on TikTok, so you can catch me on there acting a complete fool at my name. So just type in my name and you guys will find me. Or you can also type in Caribbean Soul 22 and I should be up there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking in with me, and see you later.